Welcome. It's another Saturday, and I know that I'm going to be painting. It's just a question of what. Will I be sketching? Will I be drawing? Will I be watercoloring? I just tried to learn these gouache. It's been very interesting. Started working with these water-soluble pastels, and of course watercolor. It's been very intriguing. I'm left-handed. Things have been smudgy, to say the very least, with all of these processes, but I'm learning to turn the paper around, and I'm doing a lot right-handed. I've been testing right-handed. This entire booklet, I did the back side with my right hand, so that'd be this one. Some crazy doodles. It's interesting to just make your mind learn new things. That one was right-handed. This one was right-handed. This one was one of my best ones right-handed. Of course, it's upside down. This one, the background was right-handed. The foreground was left-handed. This one was completely right-handed. This one, just the background. Sketched in the face. But yeah, practicing different skills is how we change our brain, really. So, I highly encourage, if you enjoy, as I do, if you're a hobbyist who's enjoying practicing different art, I highly recommend trying something different. If you've been using acrylics or oils, try out watercolor or gouache. Try out some of these different pastels. I always draw faces, so I'm trying some other things, not successfully so far. Got this whale. But these are just background layers, and it's all good, right? That's the beauty of art. So today is 888, essentially, the Lion's Gate portal during the time of Leo. And during this portal, we can open up and connect with some of our magic that maybe we are or aren't tapping into, right? So it's a great day to meditate. It's a great day to, work on your art or your journaling or auto pen, where you just kind of open up your journal and start writing whatever the universe tells you to write. It's a very interesting process. So I highly recommend taking advantage of this creative and interesting day, and really just trying to tap into your higher self. And now I'm going to do a reading, of course, and we'll see what message the universe is sending our way today on 888. You may be receiving this message at a different time, and that's fine also. Metamorphosis. Indeed. I mean, that's what this portal is all about, right? Is we're all going through a metamorphosis to become the best version of ourselves so that we can prepare for the awakening. Just going to turn off some of that background noise. Okay, let's keep going. Just going to say, we all have a butterfly waiting to emerge, right? Nothing wrong with being the caterpillar, but we all have a butterfly waiting to emerge. And now might be the time. That's what this is telling me, right? You've been perhaps preparing for this moment for a long time. Now we've got this open portal. Now is a great time for you to become your butterfly. Spiritual awakening, vibrational healing, love and light. I mean, this card says to me that you are ready for a spiritual awakening. You are here right now, right? You have gone through the metamorphosis, and now you're experiencing all the same kind of things that I'm experiencing right now, right? You're You're able to connect to your higher self, to source. You're able to download information that maybe you didn't know before. Maybe you're also experimenting with art and different things that you didn't know you were interested in, or things from your childhood that you loved and enjoyed. But this is your time. You are here. You are awakening. And you're probably wondering, when is everyone else going to awaken? This is the Family is Forever card. I guess what this one means to me in this instance, after what I just said, was when we're waiting for everyone else to awaken, sometimes we might be in different places than our friends and family. Sometimes they're not ready to receive our message, and it can be very frustrating. But I want you to know that you can just keep sharing your message, and those who are ready to receive it will receive it, and you don't have to worry about those who are not ready yet to receive it, because their time and place will come, and they will still be protected, and they will always be your family no matter what happens. So do not fear loved ones who are not in the same place that you are right now. It's just how it goes. Sometimes we are on the same frequency as our friends and family, and other times we are not. And it's okay. Yes, I mean, today is definitely about sitting in the quiet, sitting with the stillness. For me, I'm going to do that by using watercolor. That will be a good way for me to just stay in a calm, meditative state and just see what kind of art comes my way and what kind of messaging. And so I highly recommend you find your favorite method of stillness today. I wouldn't try anything super ambitious or crazy on this portal day, or on a different day when you receive this. The same will apply. It's always good to find answers and meditation at any time, any day of the week. So this message will still apply if you do not see this on 888, the day of the Lion's Gate portal. Pisces. The challenge, balancing the difference between fantasy and reality. Wow. It's about art. It's about daydreaming. It's about Neptunian beauty. Yes, indeed. The way I see this card showing up in our reading right now is it's okay to daydream. It's okay to be in a dream state. What's happening is the two are kind of merging together, right? Dreams are no less real than reality. So some of us are starting to realize this, right? More and more, so that what's happening in our sleep is also part of our reality, right? And some of us who maybe have been taught that, we shouldn't be daydreaming and that we shouldn't be in this like kind of spiritual dream state where we're not really living, right? But maybe that is okay, right? Because what we're doing is we're visiting in these other timelines and we're learning other things, and it's helping us prepare for this awakening. There's a balance. There's definitely a balance, right? We have to come back. We have to try to find ways to be relatable, or do we? I don't know. I'm at that point now where I'm like wondering, is it important to be relatable to other people, or is it important to be true to myself? And the answer that I get from Spirit is to be true to myself. Yes, these are heavy times. Indeed, they are. They are. The sheer depth and breadth of everything that we've learned has been kind of incredible. And obviously it was dumped on us in a very fast and furious way so that human mind couldn't really react to each thing, right? And we haven't done anything about a lot of the things that we've learned. And that's very, very heavy and very frustrating. But I want you to know that you can observe what is going on in the negative timeline, and you can take it all in, but you don't have to let it weigh upon your soul, because you can know that the higher dimensional versions of you and of all of us have worked together, and we have planned and prepared for this day, and things are in the works that are going to dramatically change everything about this planet. And soon everything that was, all the things we hated or despised, or the people that we thought were terrible or evil and all that, we find out there was a reason for it. And it was all to lead to this magical moment at the end, And I like to think of it as that Grinch moment when he's kind of looking over and all the Who's are singing, la, 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 la. Right? We're going to all suddenly find each other, and we're going to find that oneness, and we're going to forgive each other for the Grinchy things that some of us have done, because we'll understand that it was all part of this perfect story, this perfect ending that we have prepared together. So you can observe, you can know that things are heavy, you can know that the information that we've learned about the way that people and extraterrestrials and children and women are treated is horrible and terrible and seemingly not changing. But you can also know that it actually is changing, and it is changing because we do know, and because something is happening about it, even if it doesn't seem to be happening on Earth at this time. Behind the scenes, so much is going on. There are so many machinations in order to make sure that the good guys win. Queen of Wands energy. It's not about showing off. It's just being yourself and being that dynamic self that you are. And, sometimes when we're way down with this heaviness, it's really hard. My dog is snoring. It's really hard to kind of come out with that level of swagger, right? But what this is saying is, when you can observe but not react to the heaviness around you, you can keep your Queen of Wands energy. You can strut the earth like you own it, and indeed we all do, right? So let go of the heaviness in order to get some of that energy back. We do own the world. We own it together. Now, we may have been tricked into slavery for a long time now, and tricked into paying for things that were rightfully ours, but we still own the earth. And here, this card is always about opening yourself to the unexpected. And to me, this came to me when in a way of realizing that extraterrestrials have always been part of this earth experience, and they always will be. And for us to be open to it is to ensure that it happens, right? We need to be open to it, right? The extraterrestrials are ready and waiting to help us. I mean, we know that Bashar says he's about 500 miles above Sedona most of the time. There's these other different interstellar stations around the world, and that extraterrestrials walk the earth with us. However, if they're in a higher dimension than us, we can't technically see them until we reach the 5D, where we can see more and know more. But right now in the 3D or even in the 4D, it might be hard to see and accept those things. We might sense them. We might sense them as a boost to our energy when we're out in the mountains or near the ocean or in the ocean, right? We sense the magic all around us, and yet we haven't really known how to identify it because we've been led to believe there really is no magic. And there is so much magic, right? We wouldn't have been taught we were powerless if we were powerless. We wouldn't have been tricked into manipulated into believing we were powerless if in fact we were powerless. The fact that we've had to be tricked and misled, and books of the Bible hidden, and on and on and on it goes, right, is because we did have power. And so we're going to take that power back, and we're going to take back the world. And we don't have to worry like, oh my gosh, it's up to me to save the world. You just save you. You just love you. Save you and love you. Now, I've drawn 8 cards, and that seems like the perfect ending, but I just, Spirit's telling me to take another. Here it is. Something else. Synchronicities 555. Angels are everywhere. I just mentioned when we're under the sea, when we're outside, when we're looking to the sky, all the different ways that we see the magic around us. But it is happening, and it is happening all around us. And it's just a matter of, are we distracted by all of these crazy things on earth that are going on around us? Or are we able to observe these angels and give gratitude to them and thanks? They are all around us. I really wish everybody could understand this. We're never alone. We've always been on this journey with others trying to help us. There are terrible things that have been done to us, but the fix is already in place. The fix is already on the way. The disclosure was a big part of the fix, right? People had to understand the terrible things and the true depth of the slavery that we were withholden to in order to step away from it. And so that, my friends, if there's no other message today, it is watch for your angels, watch for your synchronicities, listen to your spirit guides, listen to your loved ones on the other side. We are surrounded with all of these beautiful things. The ETs are higher dimensional versions of ourselves. There's so many things that are out there that are for us, that are helping to make our lives better. We don't have to fall into heavy despondence. We don't have to worry about the future because we have already fixed it together. And these synchronicities are there to remind you constantly that you do not have to worry. And so, my friends, my beloved friends, today, as you take your calm, breathing, meditation, silence, just know it's not your responsibility to fix the whole world. Just love yourself and use your synchronicities with the angels, whether it's angel numbers, whether it's just, that sense of knowing that you get when everything's in alignment. Be observant of those things. When we're still, when we're silent, when we're, in this daydreaming state, that's something we're able to do. And I guess that's the message for today. So thank you, everyone, for listening. If this resonates with you, please like, share, do what you need to do, subscribe. I'm not actively advertising or pushing this to anyone, so when you find it, I feel like we have some kind of magical connection together, and I would love to hear more about you. And feel free to comment also. That would be great. Thank you. You are loved. You are light. Have a great day.